Hi everyone and welcome to my place. Today I want to share with you all the magic ways that you can use chalkboard paint. It is a fantastic medium for any type of designing, and it's great if you're into upcycling and recycling, which I am. Now I like to use the Portus paints only because I prefer, well, lots of reasons really, but I really like the coverage and it's really great to work with. Now they come in lots and lots of colours, as you can see down here on their colour swatches. Perfect stuff, and it's all acrylic, which means that you can wash everything in water, which is even better. So these are some of the things that I do with it. Now this here, I really love this idea for as a notice board, and all I've done here is got a canvas and then give it 2 coats. You don't have to prime it, you just put 2 coats on and it's easy. You can just wipe it off and just put whatever you want onto it. This here is, I'll just get rid of this. This here is another great idea. I have this is my wee workbook, and what I've done is I paint the cover with the blackboard paint, and then as I'm driving along, because I have these great ideas when I'm driving, and you know, the goddess of creativity like enters my mind and I have to quickly write it down. So, or if it's for jotting down, if I've got to go to the market, it's just a matter of putting down, remembering to get the flowers or whatever it is when you're driving, and then when you're finished, just wipe it off and start again. The other great thing I like to do with the chalkboard is when you're having parties, especially for small children's parties, and you end up with cups all over the place and nobody knows which is theirs. So all I've done here is put a little bit of blackboard paint, 2 coats I've put onto there, and then you can just put the child's initial onto the outside of the cup, or the adult's cup, or whoever's it is, so that it can be identified. Now this is a wonderful idea that I did for a wedding a couple of years ago, and what we did was the whole thing was just the placemats were blackboards, the runners were blackboards, and what I did was to just bring the theme through was just get the wine glass and then put the name of the person around the base of the glass so that everybody knows which is their glass. And it also looks nice when the table's set to have the name of the person, so you don't have to worry about place settings. The other great thing that I like to do with the wine bottles is, and as I've said before, the hardest thing is getting rid of the labels, but a good soak and you can definitely get rid of those. And what I've done here is I've given it 2 coats of the blackboard paint, and then you can put the name of the person that's going to be at the table, and they can look all nice too if you've got, like, say, long tables, and then just putting everybody's name where they are to sit. Or another great thing that I like to do if I wanted to, you know, be displaying the flowers. Oops, where's that? If you wanted to, like a nature study table, which I have been a fan of for years. You know, when you've only got one of this or one of this, just get your bottles and then put a little bit of a rope around that, fill it up with water, and then how's this for a very cool and groovy idea of displaying flowers? Ta-da! Now the other thing I like to do for in the garden is to use the blackboard paint onto like little wee things like this, and then say you've put basil seeds in, you can just put the basil as a quick reference to, stick it in the ground, and there it is. Blackboard paint, fantastic for all sorts of designing issues or problems, or ways that you want to just move into doing something that's just a little bit cool and different. Hope you've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed sharing with you. See you another day.